the best USB cables ever. Why are these why do I consider these the best USB cables ever? Well, there's one simple reason. What is the number one complaint about having to charge USB cable is you have a 50% chance that you're gonna get it right the first time, but you always get it wrong 100% of the time. So the daily struggle here is, I'll demonstrate this. I have a charging port here and I have a USB cable, and I just got it right the very first time. However, there's a pretty good chance that you're gonna get this wrong, as these only have one way of fitting in. So you always have to fiddle around and find out which is the best way to put them in. Well, that problem is a thing of the past with these InfoTechnica cables. So the good thing about these cables is not only are they gold plated and charge, super fast and really good, they're also quite thin, but these are reversible cables. Yes, it means that you can fit this in whichever way you want to, either this way up or this way reverse. And you can do this on the other end as well. As you can see, these are the exact same way both ways. So this is what they look like. Sorry, it's a bit blurry, but yeah. So if I were to bring, I don't know, let's say my PS4 controller, I can fit this in either way and it would charge. And as you can see, it's already started to charge my controller. So if I reverse this the other way around, it charges. So I no longer need to just figure out which is the correct way to put it on, as I would have with these ones. So if I wanted to figure it out, I'd have to, put it on like that, and then I would have to look at this end, because it's the only way that these will enter. And actually it's the other way around, sorry. Yeah, so there you go, it's charging up again. The problem with these is, of course, you get it wrong half the times, and not only that, but after a fair few uses, you'll start seeing that these pins will start to get loose and the cable doesn't fit in stuff all that well anymore. You don't get a problem with these doing that. And in case you are wondering, yes, they do work with quick charge. So I was looking around on Amazon for a 5-foot cable, and the reason for that is we either have a 3-foot cables or we have 6-foot cables. So we either have too short or too big. With these ones, you get 2 in a pack, and you get a 1-meter cable or 3.3 feet and a 1.5 meter cable or a 5-foot cable, which is this one, exactly what I wanted. Now, why do I want a big one and a small one? Well, a small one I want to take with me as a travel kind of cable, where I can just, quickly charge whatever I need to off my battery charger. And I need a long one so I can charge it off the wall with whatever I want to. So all of this costs £5, by the way. Now, my big question is, why aren't these standards? Why aren't these used a lot more? Why are we still using traditional USB cables that you have to still have the single way of entering them? Now, I know what you're saying. Apple has kind of already been in the game with this for a few more years, with their lightning cable being able to fit it. You can basically input it whichever way. The only problem is, at the other end, it's still an old USB connection, so you're still gonna get it wrong both ways. Now, I know what you guys are saying. USB Type-C is out, and USB Type-C, you can put whichever side. Basically, USB Type-C's got both sides exactly the same, so it's got 2 sides like this, and you can put them in whichever way you want, whichever direction, and they'll go in, which is great. It shows that we're evolving. But when 90% at the moment of other devices still use the old USB 2.0 or even 3.0 cables, we still have the same problem of you still need to put it, only one way. So these cables solve that problem. They're highly recommended from me. Again, these are excellent. They are really good quality. They'll charge it really fast, and they are reversible, which is what we need to see more. So Both ways work exactly the same. There's no way you're going to get this wrong. You're going to get it right 100% of the times rather than getting it wrong 100% of the times and getting frustrated. Now, if I had one single complaint about this, is that sometimes on certain devices, this connection gets loose. Now, on this one, it's actually quite tight and it's not going to go anywhere if I tug it. However, on some other old connections that I've seen a lot of, ins and outs, it's tight. Well, it's kind of tight on this one as well. But on my computer, for example, when I put it in, this is actually quite loose and it would come off quite easily if you were to tug it, whilst an older one would not. And that's quite tight actually. It would not come out easily. While this one on this side will come out easier. But then, as you can see, it doesn't even have half the size of that one, so it's only the inside bit of it, doesn't have the outer shell that requires it to go sideways. So there's a link in the description. I would highly recommend you guys pick this one up because it is excellent. Not only do you get one, but you get two, and it costs about £5. So you get two decent cables for £5, where you will have no problems with this end not being able to be in, coming out after a while. And they are reversible polarity, so you can put these in whichever other way you want. If you haven't picked this one up, go pick them up. They're from InfoTechnica. I'm sure there are plenty others online, but these are the ones I've tested. I've been using these for about 2.5 months now. They're still working excellent. I use them every single day. They're perfect, and yeah, best USB cable ever.